I don't have we don't have an intro. We have nothing. We got nothing today.
It's gotta be something. No, I got something. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Is it now?
There we go.
Michael Murphy's Lock of the Week.
How does he always manage to be fucking late, dude? Every single time.
He's got to finish his tangerine or his. Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like it'd be weird if you weren't Connor Burns. I'll take.
Yeah, guys. Joshua can't make it today because he sucks. Can you send him the link, Jack? Because my fucking text is fucked up on my computer.
Joshua or Michael?
Just send it to Joshua. Michael has a login for this.
I just said in that group chat, so they both have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Michael real quick. These guys, Josh can't make it. It's gonna probably be a pretty short show because it's just gonna be me and Michael and Jack. But Josh has to like fucking coach some basketball game, right?
I heard he has to the games away. I don't know what the game is or what's involved.
No, he's a basketball coach. He's an assistant basketball coach for his high school, for his old high school.
Listen, I've been there. I was assistant freshman basketball coach my freshman year. I actually coached my senior year of high school.
Oh yeah, dude. The first thing that I'm doing when I fucking graduate college on the side is my younger cousin. He's like he's 10 and he's starting to play football this year. So I said, I'm putting on the headset and I'm sitting on that sideline and I'm going to be the head coach of that team. I don't care how much I get paid. I'm just turning that kid into the next Tom Brady.
Dude, my nephew's like really like he comes from all of his uncles are football players or wrestlers and cousins. Mm-hmm. He's going to be bred to be just, we won't be like baby Gronk in it. Like we're going to have some fun with it. But like he's gonna be and he goes to the same he'll go to the same high school that I went to, unless he goes to a Catholic school, which I don't think he will. It's the perfect lineage for just a stay-at-home uncle. Like it's just to have your nephew be on the same high school football team as you, as degenerate as that sounds. Yeah, did you play football?
Yeah, I played football.
Where were you, tackle?
I played tackle football. I never played flag in my life. I hate flag football. I never played flag. I played tackle football, which I don't even think it's allowed this young anymore. I played tackle football for the first time in second grade.
I was first grade. Or no, I was second grade.
Yeah, but I was second grade until my freshman year of high school.
We used to have in between. I did Pop Warner and then I did middle school, but in between we had a flag football league in a local area for the YMCA. Or not flag, it was 2-hand touch. The winning team every week or whatever it was, they would have like 7 throwback jerseys every single week. They would give the kids just like random obscure. Like I remember one was like a Drew Bledsoe like flying. I never got one because I was offensive lineman. I was an awful skill player. I still am.
You were a fucking offensive lineman?
I was a left tackle.
No way.
I was not great, but I was. That was my position.
You don't look like you were a lineman.
I was like,
I still got my lineman build a little bit, you know.
I lost my lineman build and I've gained it back.
I'm still a big guy, but I was a big fucking kid. My issue was my freshman year of high school. I was literally only like 5'3", 5'4". And then from my sophomore to senior year, I shot up to like 6'3", where I'm at now. And if I had that fucking height that early in high school, I would have been so good. Yeah, but also, I was just never fucking aggressive. I'm not aggressive.
I'm just not like athletic. I have the mind of a coach. Like I would always like my comparison. I always talked about with other comp was Richard Jefferson on the 2016 Cavs team. Like I was not good. I was serviceable. Like I did in short bursts. Yeah. I was just an all-time glue guy. Like I was just a locker room glue guy.
Yeah. But no, that's what I was too. That's what I tried to be. Hey, we had a good fucking time. Any football team that I was on, we had a great time. That was the thing. We always did. It's just the only sport that I'm actually like somewhat good at is when I go golfing for like repeated times in a row, I get a lot better without taking any lessons or anything. Like during COVID, I would go golfing 2 or 3 times a week. And I was good. That's when I used to be good at golf. Like my buddies, they buy me dinner every single night because I beat them in golf every single time.
I suck. I've only gone to the driving range. I'm awful at golf. I love playing pickup basketball. Like I've had the same friend group that's lived in the same area like my whole life. We're all like basically 22, 23 now, and we still play pickup basketball. The elementary school.
How old are you,
rebuilt.
Jack?
I'm freshly 23.
Oh shit! I thought that you were like a couple years older than me.
No.
Well, that is like a couple years, but
It's like 2. I mean, it's nothing.
basically, yeah, no, it is a couple. Yeah, because guys, big celebration next Sunday. Your boy, it's finally 21, so I can tell a lot more stories on here than I do now. I can tell a lot more, and I had a great story that happened last night, but I can't tell it until that week. So somebody remind me. I have a great story from Thursday, January 25th, and I will.
You mean the night you turn 21? All your stories happen the night you turn 21.
They all do. They all do. I can't talk that much about them, but I guess so Josh can't be here because he just sucks. And Michael is just not responding to anything. I'll try and call him again. But I guess it might just be me and Jack making our fucking picks.
Yeah.
Instead.
The whole conversation, Michael
Where the
even
fuck
told
are you?
Sorry.
That's it? Get on now.
He's hang up on a mid-sentence.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Michael. He's literally just sitting in his house doing nothing.
He's eating a tangerine.
Yeah, he probably is eating like a tangerine. They're probably planning some special entrance. No, fucking, what's it called? Josh can't make it. I can't believe that he's missing this episode. Like, this is probably one of our most important episodes that we've ever done. Play BitLife again? I forget what website I found. I found it on some like Unblocked Games website, and that stream was crazy,
dude. You were just killing people. Like, you were just like constantly trying to get in the jail in BitLife.
I kept fucking murdering people, dude. I like fucking beat my dad. It was bad. It was terrible, dude.
It's gotta be something good.
Just bring in guests. I don't have any fucking guests. I have no guest. We could
bring in Bonner. We could bring in Bonner Kearns.
Yeah, that could be our fucking guest. He's a huge Packers fan. You know that fucking story that came out about that guy, Kayshon Boutte?
Oh my god, that is the funniest. How is he never going to get caught with the username Kayshon Boutte 87?
Dude, you gotta respect it. I respect that shit. Like Josh, what's it called? Josh is actually he hates like players who sports bet, deservingly so. But 8,900 bets in like a year span. That's Michael Jordan. That's Hall of Fame numbers right there. Am I wrong?
My favorite is there's a video of Jaden Daniels trying to calm down Boutte during a game, and then it came out, somebody quote tweets like Kayshon Boutte did come out with a bet of like over 82.5 receiving yards on this game.
Hey!
What's up?
Are you wearing a Ravens jersey to coach a game?
Yes, I am. It's Purple Friday.
It's what?
Wow, that's dedication, Joshua.
I'm ready. There we go.
All right, Josh. I think I could guess. Oh my god. The whole fucking crew's here. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, no, they're all right by me. All right, I'll get my picks in real quick. AFC Championship game. You know where I'm going with this game. I definitely think this is going to be a defensive game, though. I think it's going to be one of those races to 27
Jack, you're
points.
Sam Fetterman.
I know it's Lamar versus Mahomes, but I'm thinking two great defenses. I think we're getting a defensive game. 27-26 Ravens.
Okay, that's good. That's
NFC
good.
Championship. I just don't think Detroit can stop them. I like the Lions offense. They can't stop that. They cannot stop San Francisco. 34-24 San Fran.
Okay. Good picks, Josh.
Right.
That was
See
quick.
you guys.
That was easy. Good luck with your game. See you, buddy.
See you guys.
Michael, I think I could take a quick guess with who your pick is.
Wearing a jersey, coaching a game?
That's what I asked. And then he said something like, yeah, what's going on with you, Michael?
Nothing.
Why do you have your different headset on today? Where's the drop down?
It's right here.
You sound a little bit sick.
Why is it so flaccid?
It's because it's not tight. It's loose because I changed it up the way it's.
Yeah, are you sick? You sound like
No.
congested.
You sound like dog shit. I can't lie, man. You sound like you're fucking. How was school today?
School was fine.
What'd you eat
Was
for lunch?
recess fun?
I had a bagel because that's what they give us on Fridays because we're Jews.
Dude. Okay. Here's a question. You ever been to New York, Michael?
I was actually yesterday. Yeah, I was at the American Dream Mall.
You were? Is that place
It's-
fucking cool, dude?
Yeah, it's insane. I was on like a roller
Did you go to
coaster.
the water park?
I did not.
The water park looks badass.
I was only there for a couple hours. I
Did you
saw
go
it.
on- Did you go on the roller coasters and shit?
I
though?
did. Yeah.
Cool.
It
Good.
Yeah, it was. They were like big rides. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was just wondering. Because I need to go to New York for like a day in my life. I feel like I only need to be there for a day. To
No,
really just
I mean,
be there.
have you been there?
No, I've never been to New York.
I've never been to Chicago.
I've been to San Francisco. I've been to Washington, D.C.
Mhm.
I've been to Florida multiple times. When I was like a baby, I don't even remember it. I went to the Bahamas. That's really it. I went
New
to
York
Texas
City-
too. I went to Houston too.
New York's an interesting place. To get the full experience, you got to get one of the rappers that signs just the knockoff CD that scams you into giving them like $5. I fell for that one before because I
Yes.
really couldn't do anything, so I gave him $5. It was actually a pretty solid investment because like half of it was like popular songs at the time, so it provided a pretty eventful drive home.
Yeah. So now here's my question to you, Michael, because you brought up the bagels and saying that you're a Jew. What's better, an Italian deli or a Jewish deli in New York? No bias. What's better?
I can't really answer that question. I mean, I haven't. You're asking the wrong person here. I don't. First of all, I'm not a big deli
You
guy.
and Josh fucking suck with food. You guys don't eat like anything.
I love food. Are you kidding me? No. Josh does not eat. Josh doesn't eat at all. I was in Kansas City with this man for 4 days, and the amount of barbecue or just general meat that I had while we were in Kansas City compared to the amount that Josh had was like I was shocked. I had a barbecue sandwich with like
Oh, that sounds
combo, like with the beef and turkey and whatever, and with sauce and the whole thing. And Josh got fries.
Yeah, that sounds like Josh. That
And-
does. He's one of those kids. Chicken tenders, fries.
And this is no disrespect to Josh. He eats so, like he can eat a lot of junk food. Like he had just in one day, on that Thursday actually, the day of the draft. I think he just had like a bag of chips in the morning. And then like a couple of like small snacks to end the day, and then he bought some at the hotel. I remember I bought like a bottle of water. He bought like ice cream, and that's how he ended his day.
You
And
know what's having? Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought you were still.
no, I'm still rambling here because he's still somehow so much skinnier than I am.
Have you, Birds?
that's
This is
why.
kind of a take.
He
That's
doesn't
why.
eat anything because he doesn't.
He eats. No, he eats. He eats a ton of junk food. He eats.
Really?
Yes, Josh, for sure. Have you seen what he gets in those 24-hour streams from 7-Eleven?
No, what the fuck do you get?
Every year he gets like insane stuff. He'll show you $100 worth of like chips and candy and God knows what. I would not even eat it in like
Bullshit.
a
What's your
year.
gas station
Are
order?
you
All
kidding?
right. This is all three now. You brought that up. You need a drink. You need a candy. You need
I don't even drink.
savory.
I only drink that I have like that to enjoy is water.
Well, no, I was talking like a soda. Like
I
you
don't drink soda. No.
Because if I don't give a shit and I'm just in there, I'm going to the gas station. I'm starting off. Probably it's either a Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew Baja Blast for the drink. It's one of the two.
Right.
If they have Baja Blast, I'm getting that. Savory Takis immediately. Or if they have the Flamin' Hot Lime Cheetos, those things are fucking gas.
Don't tell me I don't eat food.
Ooh,
I eat food and I take a picture of everything that I eat.
I can show you
But-
some.
So you're a 35-year-old woman on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then candy. Last thing, candy. Airheads bites. You ever have Airheads bites? Those things are fucking.
No. When in my life would I ever have
Oh
air?
my god, it's the best candy ever. It's the
Right.
best
See,
candy
this
ever.
is the different here because I had candy. I actually had like a piece of candy today. I won like a thing we were doing in like one of my classes, and I got candy. And I was like, I cannot tell
Oh,
you.
yay!
And
Yay!
I offered my math teacher one of the pieces because I got 4 of them. She goes, no, I don't eat candy. And I started thinking about it. Outside of chocolate, I cannot remember before today the last time that I actually had like a piece of real like candy.
Like not even like Sour Patch Kids.
No, I mean Sour Patch
Kids are
Kids. That's
awesome.
like what?
Sour Patch Kids are awesome. Those things are
Yeah,
fucking-
but it's like, but I really don't eat. I eat a lot of protein, a lot of meat,
no.
which is good. But like Josh will just he'll tell you that he's not ashamed of this at all. Like I'm not breaking any news here. I mean he would be completely fine with me saying this. I know for a fact. But
My favorite food is probably I make chicken wings like 3 or 4 times a week.
I don't even eat wings.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I make literally, dude, it's the easiest thing ever. You get raw chicken wings, you throw them in the air
Sure.
fryer for 30 minutes, and then you make a sauce and it's done. It's the easiest thing in the fucking world, and they're so good.
I was at a really good
All right.
Peruvian.
Jack, I got to hear the gas station order. Hit me with it. I got to hear it.
It's specific to Wawa because as a person in the
I've never been
Philadelphia
to
area,
Wawa. I was about to go when I was in Orlando.
That's
and
fair though. Wawa is actually
No.
I've had a Wawa hoagie before.
my drink, if I'm traveling, I'll get a coffee. Like I need to wake up. If it's just like during the day, whatever, it's a raspberry iced tea, like brisk,
Yeah.
whatever. Wawa, usually
Or
Wawa is
Arizona.
raspberry iced tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snap.
like
Like like my candy, my go-to candy is Cowtails. I love Cowtails. I've been mocked mercilessly for it on the internet, but
Yeah,
I
can see that.
yeah.
What is it?
That's something. That's
And then for savory, I wouldn't go. I mean, I'm not against chips, but the thing I would go for because I just love what they have these like little mini soft pretzels that are stuffed with cheese.
no way.
They are delicious.
That's American.
I put you on to. I sent you the stuffed pretzels the other day. I said you got to
Yeah, I
try
went
these.
and looked for them in the fucking grocery store and they weren't there.
You know what I will say? We're talking about gas stations here. I will say if for Sheets milkshakes. If you guys
Milkshake.
Had it like once. I'm not really out near a Sheets usually.
right, neither am I. So like when on our road trips and stuff, if we stop, that's the only place that I would get like non-water drinks though, pretty much. Gas station.
Dude,
Do you know
they
who's
have this-
having a resurgence? Low key, not really a guess. Applebee's. Did you hear about the deal they've got going on right now?
all you can eat wings?
No, it's they're calling it a VIP date pass. It's $200, and for once, you could redeem it. You get 52 of them, but you can only redeem it once every 2 days. It's a $30 gift card every time you go out to eat there. So theoretically, like you could get $30 worth of half-priced apps every other day for like however long, or once a week for a whole year for $250.
So you save money if you get a bunch of
You save like
appetizers.
$1,500.
I've never been Applebee's one time in my life.
I grew up in a
I
Chili's
didn't even-
family. I grew up in a
was-
Chili's family.
I've never been to a Chili's. I haven't been to an Applebee's all that much. One of my core memories is like 4 years ago, me and my boys went to Applebee's at like 10 o'clock at night. Half price apps. We wanted to try it out. I got like 4 things. I'm expecting to be like $30. It came back. It was like $13.
Oh, dude, I'm about to put you on like crazy. Ready? This is a good deal. You guys like Buffalo Wild Wings?
There's better wing areas near me, but I'm
You
not
go
against
there
it.
at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to close. $4 appetizers. You can get fried pickles, mozzarella sticks, chips and queso, chips and guac.
I'm a cheese curds guy. I've had their cheese curds.
Not the cheese curds aren't fucking on there, and that does piss me
That's
off.
an appetizer. That's bullshit.
have pretzel
Applebee's has half price cheese
Pretzel
curds.
nuts. And they have this deal. It's $10. You get a burger, 4 boneless wings, and tater tots for $10. Pretty good deal, huh?
That's pretty
Michael,
good.
you got some cool food pictures in there. I can't lie. They look pretty cool from distance.
I love taking pictures of food. What about like cuisine? So what's your guys go to like if you were to
Cuisine.
rank? Yeah.
What do you mean cuisine? Oh, look at this picture.
American,
French
Italian.
onion soup and some
I love
fucking-
French onion soup.
French onion soup is the best soup
French
ever.
onion soup is on the list of about maybe not many, under 5 soups, I think, that I will like always.
You know what I love?
go
I love
for.
a nice charcuterie board.
Well, here's the thing. I can't eat pork, so it's
Look
I
at
can't.
that. That's a nice board. I like picking
delicious.
around at it, you know?
I don't eat pork, so I think Korean food is. I think Korean food and Mexican food are 1 and 2.
Do you know
Oh,
what's
yeah.
heavily slept on? German food.
No, I don't like German. I actually went to a
never really
real
had-
German.
I love their soft pretzels.
place.
You love soft pretzels, Jack. I'm picking up.
I'm a really big soft pretzel guy.
I think number one by far is Mexican food. I think the Mexican food is the best food ever. It's so good. Dude.
Yo, Con, there's this one Mexican spot my dad and I found. It is I don't know how I found these, but I always get these now. We go there often. It's like a birria quesadilla. It's insane. It's
that's gonna have the
Like-
that looks really good. That looks like a good time, but then you're gonna be on the shitter for hours later. That's
it
what
was
that
so worth it.
Dude.
It is worth it. It's not the
looks like.
last time.
In the Chicagoland area, you will find some of the best authentic Mexican places that you could find in the US. And it's unbelievable, dude. Some of the places that we go to, like before I left for break, me and my dad, we tried this one new place that opened up by us. Just got a steak burrito, chips, and guac. Made it simple. Oh my God. My dad got this. They had Mexican chili. It was beans, chorizo, steak, bacon, and cheese. It was unbelievable. That place was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Mexican food for sure. I think fajitas. I love fajitas also.
I'm just a massive quesadilla guy. Just
Likewise.
quesadillas.
Yeah, I usually. Why does my phone keep flipping?
You know what we should totally do? We should totally do fast food tier list. We totally should.
No, because the thing is, I don't like fat. I really.
Oh,
I
mine's already made. You want to see mine?
I
It's
only eat
already-
at Chick-fil-A.
We'll debate your tier list
Chick-fil-A is the only fast food spot I eat at.
while
What's
we're
that?
waiting. Oh,
Yeah.
you had that ready. Shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, it was already loaded up from the last time I did it. So the best is Chipotle. If Portillo's was on here, which is the Chicago chain, Portillo's will be tied with.
Now,
Chipotle.
wait. Question
Portillo's is
before
on
we
there.
go
Is
any
it not
further. 'cause
Portillo's and B.
Huh?
This is
That's not Portillo's. Second to
Oh
last.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I made this with somebody else too, but I agree with most of it. In and out, I've never had before.
Burns,
actually- I
question
haven't
before
had
we move any further. Are
Yeah.
you factoring in just the food or the price?
Little bit of both.
Five Guys alone for price has to be zero.
That's why it's not the best. That's why it's not up there with the best. Is because of the price. That's why Wingstop.
Hold on,
Wingstop
so
could be
you've
up
been to all of these. You've been to all of these.
Let me
fast
go
food
through.
places.
I've been.
I've
here,
never
here,
even heard of
here,
some of these
here.
places before.
I
What
can't
places
tell
have you
you.
not heard about? Jollibee, I've never. fucking been.
Jollibee.
I've
I've
never been
heard of
to
that.
Del Taco.
I've heard of that.
I've never been. Cookout fucking sucks. That place is terrible. Sorry, all
Sbarro's
the
are still
people.
around.
I've been to Quiznos
I've had it before. It's okay.
and Firehouse.
You've never had Dairy Queen?
You know, really?
I've had their ice cream, not their food. We were ranking.
Okay,
food.
same.
Yeah. Their ice cream's great. There's one literally
Yeah,
right next to
actually,
my house.
I had a
in
Blizzard.
Hudson.
I never had a food there.
Shake Shack is fucking awesome, dude. Shake Shack is so good.
Yeah.
The closest one is like an hour away from me now.
Dude,
Hold on.
Popeyes needs to be an A tier.
Really? Over Chick? No, dude. I'm putting.
No, they're
fucking
both A.
there.
I want to try Cane so bad. There
Oh,
are
it's
none.
so
There's
good.
like one.
They
so there's
just
one-
opened one this year,
Yeah.
2023. It,
Dude, they put
I
fucking
got it
crap
one
in
time.
there.
It's very.
There
good.
is one right near the Philadelphia airport, I think. And when I get back from the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure whoever is bringing me back or the Uber, I'm just going to force to stop there because I need to try it.
Yeah,
Dude,
actually,
they-
that's
Unless
what I
there's
did.
one out in Vegas near me.
I-
But
I was-
I have to.
Oh, there is gonna be, dude. There's Canes everywhere in major cities. They have a shitload of them.
I
There will
need
be-
that, and I need to try In and Out.
You need. Oh yeah, is there an In-N-Out in Vegas?
So actually, I did
I
that
can
with
imagine.
In-N-Out. We got an Uber
Let's see.
when I was in California. I got In-N-Out from right by like where the airport was, but we had to take our suitcases and stuff with us. It's a little weird. But because we were in between going from the hotel to the airport. That's a long story. But
There is an In-N-Out. in Las
did-
Vegas.
I'm sure that it's more like a West Coast thing. I
Oh,
went
there's, like,
In-N-Out.
five
It
of 'em.
was incredible. I actually
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
Find out if one of them's close to Mandalay Bay for me, please, Burns. Thank you.
Mandalay Bay.
That's where I'll be working this week or next week. 2
Dude,
weeks.
never mind. There definitely is one, dude. There's like 15 of them. Holy shit, dude. There's a ton of In-N-Outs. Yeah, no, you'll be fine, dude. Worst case, just
What about Raising Cane's?
I'm checking right now.
In the meantime, Michael.
I went to a British steakhouse in London.
And there's a shitload of canes
summer.
too. There's a bunch of Raising Canes, bro. You need to try both of those seriously.
I will. I got a whole week.
Where'd you say you went, Michael?
Yes.
Where'd you say you just went?
Well, I two of you are talking.
It was
at the same time.
We're talking about the British place.
Oh yeah. Well, this is British.
British,
British gravy. Well, this is my first time. I was in London for 9 hours. Or actually, it was less. But we did stop by here. It was actually pretty good. I was very impressed. British gravy is
only 9 hours.
I was going home.
Probably a layover.
Yeah, it was a layover, but we went to the city there, so it was very good.
Michael, have you ever had any cheesesteaks in Philadelphia? If so, which was your favorite? This will entirely judge my character of you.
D'Alessandro's is my favorite.
That's not an awful choice. They've slid in recent memory.
Yeah,
Burns, if you're ever in Philadelphia, you need to try Angelo's. Angelo's cheesesteak.
Yeah, I have never had Angelo's. That's the one I was told
Jack.
was good.
This is how you piss off Jack at the same time. A Philly cheesesteak is just a dog shit version of an Italian beef.
This is Gino's a couple months ago, Jack.
Ugh.
Yeah, Gino's was not very good. I only wanted
my
to
biggest gripe.
I went to Pat's, so I figured
I like my cheesesteaks one specific way. There are 2 ways you can improperly do a cheesesteak. If you just slab it, I know some people do like it, so it's not like a sin. If you slab the cheesesteak, like when I went to Army Navy game last year, I got a cheesesteak from I forget even the name of the place, but it was just slabs, and I literally choked on a bite because how thick it was. I should never choke. And the second is if you just put the cheese on top. You gotta chop up the steak and mix up the cheese with it.
You get mushrooms on yours?
I don't like mushrooms. I think it's fine if you get mushrooms on it.
I gotta show you this mushroom dish I had in
You see, dude, you get an Italian beef. You get an Italian beef with mozzarella cheese, and then you get it dipped with hot peppers on there, and it's the best. It's unbelievable.
I had this is a mushroom like ravioli thing with like beef. This is maybe the best dish I had in 2023.
Those crab pies.
I got this in Israel and Jerusalem. This was insane.
Michael, you like sushi? You a sushi guy?
No, I don't eat fish.
You a sushi guy, Jack?
Not really.
I have never. Right? Do crab fries?
This was at this all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant that me and all my boys went to.
That is a lot of sushi.
It's a lot.
We had 7 of us.
Burns, have you ever had Chickies and Pete's?
I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming
it's a bar spot. But they have these crab fries, and they're just like Old Bay seasoning fries. No, it's just Old Bay seasoning. They have this sauce. It's like a melted American cheese. There's something different. It is the best cheese dipping sauce ever.
That sounds good.
It's sensational.
You know what I tried one time? So I was you remember how I talked about the rugby thing on here? I went to the rugby game. They gave us Shaquille O'Neal's chicken restaurant chicken sandwiches. Huh. And they were some of the best chicken sandwiches I ever had before. I shit you not, dude. It's called like hot chicken or something. And it's so good. There's also a Dave's Hot Chicken, if you've ever heard of that. There's one that just opened by my house. I've never been.
So they actually, Drake, for his birthday, had a thing with them. And
I think that he owns part of it.
Yeah, he does.
I think they just opened one near me, or they're opening one.
Did you eat it, Michael? Is it good?
I actually thought it was pretty good. I'm not a big spice guy, but I got like mild, like the middle. You like pick. But I thought it was still pretty like flavorful. It was good. I've had much better fried chicken, but it's like a chain I didn't really expect to be blown away. And it was free because it was Drake's birthday. That's the only reason I went.
Oh, that's sick. All right, you ready to do this?
Yeah. By the way, I was actually meeting. What did you guys think about Dave Canales to the Panthers?
Weird, a bit weird. Good. I think it's a good hire, but a bit weird.
That's been my. I think that's been my favorite hire so far in this.
No, I think it's a good hire. It was just out of left field,
Not really. Here's the way I look at it. I thought Dave Canales was a great hire because Canales was First of all, Josh said in his video he has like no experience.
Did you ever eat these as a kid?
Like 2010. Me?
No, but I've had the bagel bites from Dunkin' Donuts, and they're delicious.
Did anybody ever have these as a kid?
Yeah,
You
I've had the
literally
bagel
pop
bites
them in
from
the
Dunkin', like the
microwave.
warm ones. They're very good.
Yeah,
You
I've
literally
never
just
had
pop them
those
in the
burns,
microwave.
but Dunkin' has bagel bites. They're just
Yeah.
a circle version of that, and they're delicious.
They're like it's like a pillow with
Yeah.
cream
Those
cheese.
were so fucking good. They were unbelievable, man.
Dave Canales, hold on. Canales, Geno Smith in Seattle. They talk about Russell Wilson, whatever. But Geno Smith in Seattle, and Canales was his quarterback's coach. That was the year 2022. He had his best year of his career, and he was like good that year. He wasn't just good for Geno Smith level. He was a top 10 quarterback maybe in 2022. And then Bucks OC this past year, and Baker Mayfield, first overall pick. He just had his best career year. I think it's like a perfect for a guy with Bryce Young. Dave Canales, I think, is a perfect hire if you want somebody to train a developing quarterback, get the most out of him. But the good news here is that Bryce Young has already like a set. Not only does he have like a set skill set, he's already been in the NFL for a year. So, I think it's very good for Bryce Young. I think if you get the most out of Bryce, Dave Canales is definitely a guy to hire.
Yeah. Are they keeping Avero? Did they say anything about that yet?
I don't know, but I mean,
I did this. I got a good chuckle out of this. I thought of Burns when I saw this.
Yeah.
They interviewed Greg Roman for OC and now Joe Barry for DC.
Fucking idiots, dude. If we hire him, I'm actually gonna be so mad.
Josh is currently coaching in a Ravens jersey.
Yeah, that's I respect the grind. It's just
I imagine you're just like a high school kid, like getting ready for a basketball game, and the other coach is just like wearing a Ravens jersey and sweatpants.
The other coach is
come on, get to the ball,
5'3", screaming at the guys.
Come on.
They probably think he's the manager.
Yeah, like a Make-A-Wish.
Michael, I can totally see you being the manager of like a team.
I was the manager last year for a JV team. I once turned the bus around because it was going the wrong way. I mean, not myself. The bus driver was going the wrong way, and I picked up on it. We were going to like a random school an hour away, but I'm like good with the road.
Oh my god!
So I picked up on it. I'm like, I think it's going in the wrong direction.
And all right. Now you brought me into a fucking story. Now you said that. After this, we're doing our fucking picks, but. So my freshman year of high school, me and my buddy, we decided at lunch, we heard the announcement saying men's volleyball tryouts, right? I'm like, you flip a coin, heads or tails. If it lands on heads, then we're playing volleyball. And it landed on heads. And me and him both made the freshman B team. We were so bad, but we were both in the starting lineup. And it was probably the most fun that I ever had playing a sport. But there was one time we were playing at this fucking tournament, literally like an hour and a half away. And we lost every single game that whole morning. Like, we lost 5 games in a row, and we're on to our last one. And we're just like, we huddle up, without the coach. We're like, fuck it, dude. Go out there and just do some crazy shit. This one, they fucking serve the ball. This kid punts it into the ceiling. I swear to God, in the middle of a game, none of our parents came because it was so far away. Our coach is fucking screaming, going crazy. And then the next fucking play, dude, this kid, he fucking headers it over the net and scores. We scored. And everybody starts fucking going crazy. Our coach is so pissed. And then we get in the bus. And we're like near the Wisconsin border at this point. And all of a sudden, we're not supposed to be going that way, right? And we're supposed to have a silent bus ride home. And all of a sudden, we see on the highway, welcome to Wisconsin. And we're all just like, what the fuck? Nobody knew.
This is in middle school?
This was freshman year of high school.
Wow.
And nobody knew what to say. But I mean, then I turned on my speaker. I went to like some fucking soundboard, and then I had to run. And I was just playing meme sounds until the teacher came back and fucking took it. And then we were fucked at practice the next day. We had to run for forever, man. It was terrible. But that's a great story. Best sport I've ever played before. Had the most fun of my life. All right.
Hold on. In middle school, my sister was playing volleyball. They don't have boys volleyball. No school. My sister was playing volleyball, so that I went to like her practices, like to help them out with whatever. I had to stay wait for her anyway. Yeah. And the coach, I was like helping them with like serving and stuff, and the coach was telling me I was really good. She said I should have started like volleyball team or a volleyball club. I did it, and in middle school, I actually got cut for every single team I tried out for. Besides for lacrosse, which did not have cuts, but COVID happened 2 weeks into the practices. So,
dude, the most fun I ever had playing a sport was my varsity team football senior year. We only had like 40 kids on our roster, even though we were 6A. We just didn't have a lot of kids.
Okay, you say that, but I have 50 kids in my grade, so 40 kids on the roster.
When I went to Catholic school, I had 7 boys in my grade, so I understand your pain. Anyways, so we had like 3 JV games left in the season. And like they wanted to get the young kids reps, but like they didn't have enough kids to like field a JV team. Even though the rules were like, like if you played anyway varsity, like you couldn't play. But they started letting the rules slide a little bit towards the end of the season. And they're like, if you play one way varsity, you can play JV. And the last game I was JV linebacker. This is my senior year of high school. And the defensive guy, I forget he was the head coach or the defensive coordinator of the JV team. He basically gave me he's like, whatever you want to do, like you could blitz or get dropping that back into coverage, whatever you want to do, you can do. So every play I would just blitz the A gap. And the one play I jumped it and I did like one of those plays in Madden before they even hand the ball off on the run.
No way.
It was the most fun I've ever had playing football. Like I was nowhere near a good linebacker whatsoever. It was just the fact that I was like 3 years older than these kids somehow playing JV as a senior.
That's awesome. That would be a good fucking time right there. But yeah. Okay. Now we're done with stories. We're done with talking about food. Picks of the weekend for the AFC and NFC championships. Can I go first because I think we know what Michael's pick is for the AFC championship. I'd like to think so.
Okay.
Michael, we've had our differences over time. We've gotten mad at each other. We've gotten angry at each other. We fought. But I'm doing this for you. Okay?
For me?
I'm riding the wagon with Burns and Berman, everybody together, and I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens to go in there and end the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of hearing about them. Please go in there and win big, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a close game. Give me the Ravens 34-27. They cover and they win by a touchdown. Jack, go ahead.
So this Kansas City team, I was sitting thinking about it, and I got a lot of vibes. And it's kind of been an easy comparison, but the one way that stuck out to me. Back in like 6 years ago, the Tom Brady Patriots, every single year they were counted out because he didn't have shit outside Gronk. The team was there was no real weapons, nothing really happening. Edelman was old. I got those same vibes. But they still found ways to win. They won Super Bowls, everything. I got those same vibes as Kansas City. And I don't know. It's just Spags defense. They're riding the high. This team is it's all about in the playoffs in the NFL, getting hot at the right time. And Kansas City got hot at the absolute perfect time. And you can't count against the best quarterback on the field. I can't shake it. I got a gut feeling. Chiefs 31, Ravens 26.
Wow.
Burns, what was your score pick?
It was
34-27.
Wow. I
So,
can't believe it, Jack.
I have to see, the thing is, if I pick the Ravens, I officially clinched last place in the standings for the year if I pick the Ravens.
It looks like you have to.
I have to pick. Well, I can still think the Ravens are going to win, but put KC in here.
So give us your actual pick, and then you're going to write down Kansas City.
And then I can just write down Kansas City, yeah. But
so
again,
what's your actual prediction?
Forfeit. Okay, here's the thing. I picked the Chiefs last week, and I was the only one who got that right, by the way. And Burns, for the record, don't ever tell me I take too long on my score predictions because I nailed the Niners-Lions 24-21. I made the video about it with the J. Cole edit. And then
Michael.
The Niners. I like J. Cole. I'm seeing J. Cole in less than a month.
I know you told us.
Yeah. And you picked the Niners by 32, and that didn't go very well for you now, did it, buddy?
They almost won by 32.
Right, but they only lost by 3.
They won by 3.
They won by 3, correct. That's what I said.
Yeah,
that's not what I said.
Fuck you.
But, okay. Oh, I never thought you'd be this upset to see the Packers lose. Anyway.
Oh, I'm happy, but you're being a pick. You're fucking.
All right, so the Ravens Slow down. The Ravens had a very good second half last week, but the thing is, the Chiefs had a very good first half. Like, if the Chiefs and the Ravens are playing last week and the Chiefs played that first half against the way the Ravens played their first half, the Chiefs would hang on to win that game. The Chiefs would have won. The Ravens, in order to win this game, they need to be good from the start, which, I mean, they don't really do too often. I mean, they're a pretty second half team, I'd say. They've only won one game at home this year that was close. All their other home wins have been complete blowouts. And they have 3 home losses.
Wow.
So I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Ravens 36 to 22.
36 to 22. There you go.
It's a 14-point win. I don't see them winning close. I think it's close. The Chiefs are going to win 30 to 27. So that's what I'm going to put down here. But if it's close, I'm going to put Chiefs 30 to 27. That's what I'm going to put in the actual predictions just so I can have that in there. But I'm picking the Ravens 30, whatever I said before.
Cool. Good job, Michael. All right. Now the NFC Championship. I am so fucking torn. I know who's going to win. I'm torn about the spread because, look, this game is going to go one of two ways. The 49ers are either going to absolutely beat the brakes off of this Lions team and end their legacy run, or it's going to be absolutely down to the last whistle. And it's one of the two. I don't know what it is, and I kind of want to predict the 49ers going in there and just beating them up. Because, number one, fuck Detroit. Number two, legitimately looking at it, I don't think that Detroit's offense is going to be able to do that much against this 49ers defense. This is, in my opinion, the second best team in the NFL, right behind the Baltimore Ravens. That's the Super Bowl matchup that I want to see as well.
I don't want to see that Super Bowl matchup. I'd much rather see Detroit and Baltimore.
I want to see 49ers Ravens. That's a better game.
Is it?
It is. It is. It's a better game, 100%. It's the best game out of all these matchups. I'm going to take the 49ers to win 32 to 14. Big game. Brock Purdy drops his nuts on Detroit. That's my pick.
32-14.
Brock Purdy drops his nuts on Detroit. I think that's a pretty good pick.
Sure.
All right, Jack, hit him.
Again, I feel like these are two very slow, methodical teams. They both have very good defenses. I see a slugfest in the sense that it's going to be low scoring, really impactful defensive matchups. I love both these offenses. I just really love how San Francisco just uses a lot of motion, fullbacks, all that sort of stuff. They get really creative with the run game, and I'm just really a big fan of that. Now, Detroit does a lot similar but different. They don't really use the fullback as much. I think this is going to be a close one. Detroit really stays in games. Like, there's been like 1 or 2 games they've been blown out of. I'm going to say 21-17 Niners.
It was the Bears and the Ravens.
Yeah. 21-17 Detroit.
Those were the two where they lost by more than 2 scores or 2 scores.
You know, the thing these two teams have in common. You said what? 30-13?
Yes, yeah. You say me or Burns?
Yeah, you.
I said 21-17.
Niners.
Correct.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. The thing these two teams have in common that they've both gotten blown out by the Baltimore Ravens. Now, with that being said, Josh and I are actually going to be live for the second half of this game when you get home from the Ravens game.
Unless you're like depressed.
No, I'll still be okay.
Wow.
But the thing is, there is a trophy presentation after the Ravens win, so we'll see.
Oh, confidence! I like it.
Okay, technically there's one after the Chiefs won too.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically there has to be a trophy celebration for one team,
right? But I think the Ravens. I mean, the thing is, I have to pick the Lions here because Josh picked the Niners, and I actually would have picked the Lions, but because they're wearing their worst uniform combination, I have to go with the Niners. Lions are in all white.
That's wild.
Stupid pants. They have terrible pants. They're white. They're wearing white pants with no stripes. It's just stupid white plain practice pants.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
The Niners are gonna have to beat them. 34-30. Close. No, 24-20.
Yeah.
Actually, no, 25-20. But if the Lions win, it would be something along the lines of 32-23. 9-point Lions win if they do it.
Good job.
So there you go. So this is now the final. I'm just gonna put this out here. This is the final.
So that's our last picks before.
Yeah, somebody.
That's it.
We're not going live before the Super Bowl?
No, we will. We're gonna have shows all next week.
Oh yeah, you guys still do it, right?
Yeah, we'll have shows all next week. But wow.
Yeah, I even they are 13-1, and then in the no, you can't have an all white be good if there's no stripes on the white pants.
Michael, you're such a nerd when it comes to uniforms. So I mean,
actually, Jack, I sent Jack this week my top 30 uniform matchups of the year.
Yeah, I've surpassed you as the uniform guy, Michael.
I don't think so.
I am killing it on TikTok with the uniform concept clips.
Let me. No, but uniform concept is different. I care about like what they wear.
Well, my uniform.
Not what they might wear.
Well, no. I posted a clip about the Jets' new uniforms 2024 that had 107,000. And I made a clip about all of the new expected uniforms in 2024 that had 553,000. And I talked about 5 prototypes that got canned. That's got 88,000. And I have another one that I posted that's at like 6,000.
On Not For Long?
That is correct.
Let me see this.
Not for long.
Hold on.
You can give me any question about any sports uniform of any Core 4 sports and I can answer it. Wow. That is how confident I am.
What's the best Chicago Cubs fit?
Best Chicago Cubs fit.
Pretty easy.
I mean the pinstripes. I mean,
no, it's just the pinstripes. No, that's what
I'm trying to think of something unique.
Best. What's the White Sox best? What's the White Sox best uniform?
The fucking the V-neck, the T-shirt ones from the 80s.
Those
ones
are
they stocked on them.
I think the South Side ones might be better. What about the Bears? What's your favorite Bears uniform?
I am a really big sucker. It's kind of a shame because I feel like people hate on them. I really like the 2020 throwbacks.
Those ones with like the
horns,
helmets, the Michigan Wolverine helmets. Yeah, no, I do like those.
I mess with those.
Did Jake Asman really break that story about the Jets?
Yes.
That's so cool. Shout out Jake Asman, by the way. You guys don't know who that is, I'm sure.
Were you asking me something, Burns?
Oh, sorry.
Bulls favorite uni.
The city, the baby blue city they had a few years ago.
Well, those are good, but rare jersey, and this applies for the Blackhawks too. What favorite Blackhawks jersey?
I really dug the Winter Classic. I think it was like the 2013 Winter Classic
white one.
Oh, no. For both of them, the Bulls and the Blackhawks, the green St. Patty's Day unis are the best. They are the
Bulls.
best.
I think the black one with the red stripes are the best.
Those are pretty cool. But dude, the fucking.
Oh, do you know what actually is my favorite Bulls one? The 75th anniversary city jerseys.
The gold, the ones with the gold on them?
No, let me find them.
Because there were some gross ones with gold on them.
Bulls 25.
Oh, no. What?
Let me see.
Are these the ones that I'm thinking of?
Oh, those ones with the Chicago on there? That's a cold take. I can't lie.
I don't like that.
I'm a sucker for those rookie or MJ jerseys.
Oh, then I think we're thinking of something else.
Well, I mean, that's why I like them because they have that same sort of script.
Dude,
they took the Chicago script from the 70s, early 80s Bulls jersey and slapped them on those. Because the 75th put different elements of each historical jersey onto your uniform.
Dude, they used to actually wear these every St. Patrick's Day, and now they don't anymore.
Yeah, I remember those.
The rose and the green, bro, it was awesome, dude. These jerseys, you will see these. If you go to Chicago for St. Patrick's Day, you see those and green Blackhawks jerseys everywhere. Everywhere, dude. Everybody wears them. Yeah.
Well,
I think that's all we really got.
Wait. I wanted to say, Jack, that video you made about the Jets uniforms, which first of all, the home ones would be 80s throwbacks too, but it would be like the
Yeah.
80s also, right? And I think it's interesting if they do like a black in there with those jerseys.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
But Jake Asman was I didn't realize he was the one that broke that. He actually, I don't even think he works. He's a Jets fan. We had Jake Asman on from the Jake Asman show for like a couple years ago, like in COVID, like when we were first starting out. He was not very big. I thought he did something with. Hold on. Okay. I saw Jake Asman at the draft. We met him in person. He was doing something with the ESPN radio from like Houston or something. I don't know what it was. All right, maybe it was. I think it was Houston.
Is there a point
But
to
he
this
was-
story? You just talking about your.
No, the point is that he's like a cool guy because like we had him on during COVID.
Guys,
and,
thank you all for watching. Enjoy the football games
a
this
couple
weekend.
years ago. It was just
Enjoy the football games this
I just
weekend.
haven't seen that
Go
name.
Ravens, go 49ers. We will see you guys.